Really trying to be something better than another dude that be meddling. In other words, I'm trying to be a better better sense, making it so what you measuring, pressuring me, that's what you find pleasure in. You got it right though, boy, out of sight though. 50% of my bag, other half psycho. Real bad, but without the Michael. No, they still mad how I came from nowhere, took the night show. Leaving with me, that's how it might go. Thinking they can fit at the spot for the top, but not quite so. Hell if I know why, they always trying to play me or betray me. No matter, cause I'ma stay me. Highlights, high price, high fame. Dripped out from head to toe, don't know the name. I'm the rookie turned vet, right? They upset, right? Grind for the bag, not a new Corvette like Zoom. Straight clear vision, nothing less. Cut the interest, up the digits. No time for talk when you trying to stay paid up. Back to the wall, I show you what I made of. Likewise, no lies written in my eyes. I drop now, no telling if they might buy. High rise, how we trying to get it on my side. Puts on their necks, ain't no more Mr. Nice Guy. Cooking up, squad pulling up. Back in straight, the shows is booking up. Pre-quarantine vibes, at times is looking up. Been rad with the swag, the rhymes will shook them up. It's the right time, got the buzz, smell a lifetime. High by the day, I'm turning up in the nighttime. My shine bright, you can't contain that. If they mad, then they mad. Oh well, I stay fast. Highlights, high price, high fame. Dripped out from head to toe, don't know the name. I'm the rookie turned vet, right? They upset, right? Grind for the bag, not a new Corvette like Zoom. Straight clear vision, nothing less. Cut the interest, up the digits. No time for talk when you trying to stay paid up. Back to the wall, I show you what I made of. Show you what I made of. Show you what I made of. Back to the wall, I show you what I'm. Night Rider.
Yeah. What the fuck is up, y'all? Harkos here with HipHop Hour, the greatest radio show and podcast on the whole entire complete internet. How the hell y'all doing today? Man, that's a great track right there from an artist named Damien. That's his full artist name, an artist named Damien. You gotta go check him out on all the streaming platforms, as well as every artist that you hear right here on HipHop Hour. Make sure you go like, share, follow, subscribe to them on all the streaming platforms. That was his brand new track right there called Night Rider. Great vibe, great track right there to start off this great episode. And as always, my voice is fucking cracking, but we're gonna get it cracking right up in this motherfucker right here, right now, with a great show. So I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to the checklist. For those of y'all who are familiar, for those of y'all who are not, welcome to HipHop Hour. I play the greatest hip-hop music from all over the world, alright? All these artists are, however you want to consider it, underground, independent, unsigned, whatever you want to call them. I just consider them great hip-hop artists that stick to the core of hip-hop, alright? And I find them all over the world. Sometimes they find me, and we collaborate. We get this shit popping right here with HipHop Hour. I broadcast this live worldwide on multiple different internet radio stations every single Sunday from noon to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also on Wednesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright? Broadcast worldwide, like I said, live. But if you guys can't tune in live, that's perfectly fine. You can always check out HipHop Hour on your favorite streaming platform. Just type in HipHop Hour, alright? It's that fucking simple. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, all different other kinds of places. Google Play, it doesn't really matter. Wherever you like to listen to it, you will be able to find HipHop Hour. And if for some reason you can't, send me a message over on HipHop Hour's Facebook page at Real Hip Hop Hour, over on the Instagram at HipHop Hour 2017, or at HipHop_Hour on Twitter. Send me a message, let me know where you're trying to tune in, and I will let you know how to be able to tune in to HipHop Hour on the replay over there, where you can listen to every single episode HipHop Hour has ever produced. You can check out artist interviews, music video reviews, all kinds of stuff like that as well too, on audio as well as on video over on YouTube as well. But anyway, I got a little checklist I like to do at the beginning of every single show. Kind of gets me in the zone, gets my day started, gets my mind right, and sets the tone of the show as well too. First up on my list is my CBD oil. I get the 5 milligram little soft gels, pop that shit underneath my tongue. There we go. And let it slowly absorb into my system. I love CBD. I recommend CBD to everybody. All right. And, you know, if you like THC a little bit better or whatever, that's completely your choice. I don't really care what you do with your body. As long as you don't harm nobody, take nobody's stuff, or break nobody's stuff. I don't care what you do. You go live your life. I'm going to live mine. Whatever you do or don't want to put into your body, that's your choice. I'm going to do what I want to do. And what I like to do, and I found that works really good for me, is CBD. Helps take the edge off and gets me kind of, you know, functioning at a little bit higher of an RPM. It's not a super drug or nothing like that, but it definitely is a good assistance in this life, man. Number 2 on my list is my number 2, my Glock 17. I keep this motherfucker with me all day, every day. I never get caught slipping. I suggest y'all do the same, whether it's a Glock or a Smith & Wesson or Beretta, or whether you just don't trust yourself with a gun, or you live in a place where it's really, really hard for you to get a gun. Make sure you got something on you at all times, all right? Whether it's a knife, a grenade, stun gun, baton, flamethrower, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you can protect yourself, your family, and your property at all times, because there's always somebody trying to fuck you up or fuck you over, all right? And it's proven. Just look around the world. And if for some reason your world that you live in, you look around and everything is a fairy tale, then big ups to you. But you should probably open your eyes and stop sleepwalking. That's just how I gotta say. Anyway, number 3 on my list is my homeboy Mr. Snakey in the background with me. It is the Black Gaston Don't Tread on Me flag. I keep this motherfucker flying high all day, every day. I love the Black Gaston flag. For me and for many people across the world, I mean, it's a great flag that it has no boundaries. All right, it's a black flag. Black flags in symbology mean no surrender, right? You know, you saw the black pirate flags and shit like that they used to have on ships. The skull and crossbones meant, you know, no surrender, but we'll kill you. And if it was dripping blood, means, you know, it's just scorched earth. You know what I'm saying? But black flags in symbology always mean like no surrender, no giving up, stuff like that, right? Well, the Gaston flag itself is a coiled snake that says don't tread on me. In today's terms, that essentially, the way I put it, it means don't fuck with me. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. I'm going to live yours. You live yours. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's all about people living free lives and fighting for that freedom every single day. And that's why I say the Black Gaston flag should be the personal flag for every single person. It's not about nations and borders and stuff like that. Those are all perfectly fine. People have the freedom of association, and they can cordon off their area if they so choose. However, the Black Gaston flag is a personal nation flag for you as an individual, for your independent nation that you are building. You know, whether it's just yourself riding solo or whether it's you and your family, you know, your kids, your loved ones, whatever. You want to live life how you want. You don't want people to fuck with you. Just like that coiled snake, you're minding your own business, you get stepped on, you're going to bite back. That's what we all need to make sure that we're staying on point with. But anyway, shout out to artist known as SB. He sent me a message the other day where he saw somebody's car, and it had the yellow Gaston flag don't tread on me sticker on the back of it. He took a picture of it, sent to me. He's like, man, I saw this, I immediately thought of you. I was like, fuck yeah, you better think of that whenever you see me, because it's a symbol of freedom, man. Some people, yeah, you know, it's just like with every symbol, people use it maliciously, but in general, it's widely known, very, very widely known as a symbol of freedom. Anyway, that's it for my checklist. Let's get the motherfucking show started, get the day started. Like I said at the beginning of the show, that was an artist named Damien. That's his full name, one word, an artist named Damien. That was his track right there called Night Rider. Brand new, just came out a couple days ago. Make sure y'all go check that shit out on all your favorite streaming platforms. It's a great, great track right there, man. Anyway, up next, I'm gonna go ahead and play. What am I gonna play here real quick? Let me go ahead and play something I ain't playing a little bit. I'm gonna play some Tizzle Hendrix. I'm gonna play his track right here. It's a great music video as well too. This track right here is called Talking About. It's a great track right here from Tizzle Hendrix. Tizzle Hendrix, he's actually not really been doing too much in the music here lately, man. He's been dealing with a lot of stuff, which is all good, man. We all gotta deal with shit. And it's just something you do. But this is a great music video. You can find this music video on the YouTubes and everything like that. Talking About by Tizzle Hendrix. Crank it up, let's go.
Say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. Say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie. Say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie. Say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie. Say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie. Say what you talking about. Say what you talking about. They know I came from the gutter, but I'm up in the clouds. I be high. Me and my brothers trying to bubble and shine on the grind. Got in some trouble, but it's nothing to mind. All the time I give them the best of me. Left the beef, kept the truth. Facts, me and man on man hustling. My time, the time coming. Crunch time and man hungry. So I'm just trying to line stomachs. Nigga said he had cash, and that's fine to find money. Bro down bad and he laughing, but that ain't something I find funny. On the road, the richest chose to go the distance. Yeah, rolling swishers, getting the focused picture. Yeah, foes or friends, you supposed to know the difference. And when a man exposes his hand, are you gon' fold to kick it? I'm gon' ride, I came from nothing, ain't got nothing to hide. I don't mind facing the struggle, I'm a hustler, survivor. All my life been able to bubble off the muscle for mine. Ain't no lies, it's pound no labels till I'm stuffed in the ground. I ain't gon' lie, say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, say what you talking about, I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, say what you talking about. Say what you talking about. Say what you talking. Say what you talking. What you talking about? Say what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. Been on the road to this goal. I should be closer by now. I was told as I grow old, I be more focused and grounded. At the least, achieve the peace that I had supposed to been found. I'm trying to coast it right now. I'm too woke to lie down. They think I'm joking, try clowning like I was supposed to bite down. So if they looking for a fight, I'm gonna approach it by round. The moment golden right now. I'm feeling chosen right now. I'm gon' ride. I came from nothing, ain't got nothing to hide. I don't mind facing the struggle. I'm a hustler, survivor. All my life been able to bubble off the muscle for mine. Ain't no lies, it's pound no labels till I'm stuffed in the ground. I ain't gon' lie. Came from the gutter, but I'm up in the clouds. I be high. Save what you talking. Me and my brothers trying to bubble and shine on the grind. Got in some trouble, but it's nothing to mind. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. Save what you talking about. Save what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. I'm smoking right now. I ain't gon' lie, save what you talking about. You talking about.
Told y'all that was a great track right there. That was Tizzle Hendrix with his great track right there called Talking About. Great track right there. Like I said, great music video as well too. Very, very smooth track right there. All right, up next, I'm gonna go ahead and play, P45. This artist right here, straight out of UK. He's got a lot more great music coming along the way here very, very soon. So make sure y'all go check him out. P45. This is his track right here called Atcha. Crank it up.
Coming like C4, banging, exploding at your doorstep. We need supplies in the back, you got more left than I. So give it up, baby gorgeous. You can afford it, but some people can't afford it. Capitalism got people withering, shivering, panicking. But I'm not scared, that's all like Anakin. One big green beam, we're not abducted. Flying on cloud 9, but not the dogs. Pass the bread or the currency or the honey like a bumblebee. Frequently, CP's greedily holding future. Don't waste P, don't rate me. I'ma sit where I are and rap fast, so la-ti-do. Isolated, we far from racking dough. Serpent sold the key to the box of knowledge. Now you question your morals, are you in it or on it? Isotonic, taking place with normal contraction. That's empathetic reasoning and dealing with reactions. Don't shit where you sit, less you shitting in a shelter. Nowadays it's like helter-skelter. Intentionally dumb till someone tells yourself what you knew already. Drop bombs of knowledge to your brain like I blew a desi. Explode your hate, make your bread spaghetti. Take all your pleasantry, boom. Splat like I stepped on an elderberry. Throw it back, throw it back, throw it back. So cold when they in the fucking ice on the track. I got problems, they not stopping. Hot spotting for peeps that are fucking knob jockeys. Seated hope they're not stopping. Now where's Full C when you need him? Have a fitting stampede through the east. It's a QARAN to the team. Chop the walls, be complying. Stuck in these walls like an ornament, forcibly shutting. They say keep your distance, but maybe we viable. Fell out our cycles, and my shoot, shoot in the suit. P45 and C3, Kuvu, yeah. Backtrack to your trap flats, cause you're level there. Leveled in levels, the daily level skip.
Right there. That was P45 with his track right there called Atcha. Great track right there from P45. Up next, I got Lyric Scaife with his track right here called And I'm Like. Dope track right here. Crank it up.
Yeah, create mine. This motherfucking movement. Yeah, it's lyric. In the building today, people. My guy, Rich. Oh, shit. And I'm like, who the fuck is you to say what I need to do? If you ain't looking through the eyes I always been seeing through. All the risk a nigga took for my team to make it through. I don't play it by the book, but I still be keeping it cool. I'm like, who the fuck is you to say what I need to do? If you ain't looking through the eyes I always been seeing through. All the risk a nigga took for my team to make it through. I don't play it by the book, but I still be keeping it cool. I'm like sitting here thinking, my mind is black. Like why this Scoob had to die? Why I'm riding with Glocks? Kill a nigga on this block where we opened up shop. My ignorance is leading me to keep it cocked. Plus I'm temperamental, far from a dentist, but this Midwest expert of dental. Murk you where it hurt you, problem finished. Ain't no telling when I'ma slide, that's why I'm always in a rental. Helter Skelter when I jump on instrumentals. I feel like Heath Ledger with these beats, I wanna kill him. Don't need Giuseppe steppers on my feet, I'm gonna get it. In New Balance to keep my balance. While I'm sprinting, I don't care if I sprain my ankle. I make it to the finish and build that stupid credit. Have all my vehicles rented. I'ma come up all respect and I won't even need them tinted. Niggas is bitches, they spitting piss, but I'ma keep on shitting. Suicidal up on the shit like slit wrists when I and rip I'm it. Like, who the fuck is you to say what I need to do? If you ain't looking through the eyes I always been seeing through. All the risk a nigga took for my team to make it through. I don't play it by the book, but I still be keeping it cool. I'm like, who the fuck is you to say what I need to do? If you ain't looking through the eyes I always been seeing through. All the risk a nigga took for my team to make it through. I don't play it by the book, but I still be keeping it cool. I'm
if
like,
you fuck my bitch and keep her, I don't want her back. Hell no, you cannot hold my knee, this ain't no loaner strap. I came from nothing, started hustling, I ain't going back. I'm just an east side nigga trying to blow some racks. You caught that case, it ain't no stitching, you can't fall for that. Yeah, I'm a rapper and an actor, but all I know is trap. Listen, I'm never slipping, inconsistent by my red. With that being said, get that mission out your head. I'm affiliated with them, no initiation. You can't incriminate me, I be in and out of places. I'm not a people person, but I count a lot of faces. The main crib vacant till I'm done paper chasing. I'm moving Catalina out the kitchen hard way. I doubled up the ends for taking a small pay. Rotating traffic, been knotting up all day. Put the money in the safe and re-up on Monday.
And I'm like, who the fuck is you to say what I need to do? If you ain't looking through the eyes I always been seeing through. All the risk a nigga took from my team to make it through. I don't play it by the book, but I still be keeping it cool. I'm like, who the fuck is you to say what I need to do? If you ain't looking through the eyes I always been seeing through. All the risk a nigga took from my team to make it through. I don't play it by the book, but I still be keeping it cool. I'm like, we have another. God damn. Shout out my man's Rich and Mitch. Damn. Creative minds, motherfucking movement. And like I always say, it's more than just music.
Boom. That track right there. Dude, I try not to be very biased on the show openly about my personal favorite shit, but at the same time, I want to be completely open and honest with people. I love that goddamn track. That hook right there is on point. I can sit there and bang that fucking hook out all day. Like, who the fuck is you to tell me what I'm supposed to do? Fuck you, man. It's my life. Let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That track right there. Lyricscape with his track right there. Cold. And I'm like, dope track. Up next, straight out the UK, I got Crafty with his track right here called Let Me Off. Let's go.
Sick of you. All of you. Yo, we idolize. Never see the world through an idol's eyes. Lie idle, listen to idle lies. By the by, I could die tonight. Who the fuck knows where this story goes? You right in mind? You never question the place that you rest in. And I gotta be the wanker to teach you a lesson? Ain't it mad? We're too focused on things we can't change to change the things we can. For what's fed perspectives and told how it is. And you lock down the shit without a sniff. You fucking puppets, your puppies with no nuts. I swear I'm blowing this world up when I blow up. You're all hypocrites, posting Twitter pics or quotes, and you don't live the shit. Sick of you blind sheep, knowing your mind's weak. And I don't care anymore, I don't hope you find peace.
I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up.
Help me quick, I'm going to hell for belting chicks with the selfie sticks. I can't tell if I'll ever be allowed to be around a crowd. I'll probably shout, watch the fucking show and put that phone down. iMusic? Nah, it ain't like I use it. The price is quite stupid and the charts are diluted. That's why my eyes are dilated, see them high and hate. Kidnapping rap fans cause they won't buy a tape.
I just wish that your girl could just stop for 1 second to get me up.
I leave a chick walking home with a broken thong, checking her phone line, she trying to catch the Pokemon. Way she took the dick like she about to toke a bomb. I wrote this song because it's evident I don't belong. I'm flowing wrong and everybody wanna be right. Wanna give me advice that wouldn't apply to their lives.
I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up.
People sleeping on me like my sex is boring. I'm extra, the reason your ex ignoring. Am I the only one that realizes that Kate McCann's next enormous? I flex my pecs at dormant when they check my ID. Step into the restaurant screaming T-Rex abortions. Make a dinosaur. What? I pest the poor kids cause I snatched the game and then wreck the door hinge when opportunity knocks. I do not have friends, since people only judge on how I was back then. Think they see through me like a fucking contact lens. Prescriptions run out, this is where the contract ends. If I stay on this planet, I'm gonna go nuts, bro. So what though? Don't you dare act like you care, but that you there. Oh not no, oh not no. Fucking with me and letting me down like a blow up though.
I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up. I just wish that the world could just stop for 1 second to let me up.
Yeah, right there, that was Crafty straight out the UK with his great track right there called Let Me Off. Dope motherfucking track right there from Crafty. Up next, I got Childo Muggy with his track right here called Blue Cheese. Crank it up.
What is greed? Of course, none of us are greedy. It's only the other fellow who's greedy. The world runs on individuals pursuing their separate interests. The great achievements of civilization have not come from government bureaus. In the only cases in which the masses have escaped from the kind of grinding poverty you're talking about, the only cases in recorded history are where they have had capitalism and largely free trade.
I take the money down like it's just for my weed. All night I'm out here, can't put my feet up. Burn down the highway, spots like a cheetah. Niggas still playing the field like Derek Jeter. In the wheel, going up a bill, counting my creamer. Yeah, blue cheese, feeling better than ever. Big grams of them plans, got my foot on the pedal. Color money, I can get it wherever. Need the coupe with the leather, I can flood it whenever. Niggas show me the leather, I'm pouring shit for the cheddar. Keep the cookies of that Girl Scout, coldest the better. What you know about that mailbox? Pass coming back to me. I was getting pro for the low off a dope fiend. So she started bluffing, stuff finessing with the test, and I ain't going out like rough enough. Gotta get my head right, thugging like I'm Hacksaw, bugging like a ring white. I was all alone in my zone trying to get right. Sit tight, know it ain't gonna be long. Got me blowing 2020, big kush out the bomb. Watch you cough up a lung. Motherfucker, niggas trying to get live for that blue cheese. Niggas ready to die for that blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. Niggas risking their lives for that blue cheese. Fuck a piece of the pie, want that blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. Niggas trying to get live for that blue cheese. Niggas ready to die for that blue cheese. Niggas risking their lives for that blue cheese. Fuck a piece of the pie, want that blue cheese.
Serve blue cheese.
Want that blue cheese.
I need that blue cheese for my hot chicken. Right. Summary, I need bread, the plot thickens. It's fun to me, I get fed, I'm not tripping. You under me like toilet bowls, I squash shit. It's crazy how we die for this shit, ain't it? Crazy. Lay in line for the pie or a thick anus. Right. Running in this rabbit race and I trick gaining. Why I'm going full throttle and I switch laning. Wonder why the hunt is blue and the rest green. Does it mean more money, more sadder? The rest stay green cause they got more matter. Damn. The envy is a hell of a drug. Stay focused, the vaccine. I'll be swelling with love. I'll be shooting up for the stars, put a shell in the dub. I've been killing the rap game and leaving the tracks lane way before I even knew what a felony was.
Niggas trying to get live for that blue cheese. Niggas ready to die for that blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. Niggas risking their lives for that blue cheese. Fuck a piece of the pie, want that blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese. For that blue cheese, blue cheese.
Yeah, right there, that was Childo Muggy with his great track right there called Blue Cheese featuring Stevie Franks. Great track right there. Great music video as well too. Anything I say is a music video, you can go find it over on Hip Hop Hour's official YouTube channel. Just type in Hip Hop Hour channel over in the YouTube search bar. Hip hop is one word, not two. No hyphens, no abbreviations, no none of that bullshit. HIPHOP, all one word. Capitalized both the H's too on the motherfucker as well. But you can go tune in over there. I got multiple different playlists on that. One of them is called Music Videos. Clearly, it is what it is. That's where you can find all the great music videos from these great artists right here on Hip Hop Hour. That one right there is in that as well too. Pretty dope track. Dope music video as well too. I mean, make sure you go check it out. Up next, I got Shank Black and Butte the Maniac with their great track right here called True Colors. Crank it up. Let's go.
Maniac, true colors, revolutionary. You really showed your true colors. Jealousy will take you under. Be careful how you play it in the jungle. Gotta true colors. Strong black man from the struggle, watching for the red and blues on the hustle. My true colors. colors. Honestly, dog, my heart cold-blooded. Raised round poverty with murder scenes be blooded. True colors. Rainbow after the storm in. These people changing like the weather, global warming. Yeah, damn dog, you really showed that shit. I'ma sit back, light up this pack, put on your show, man. Make me make this chrome crack, playing with a G, and I be hearing all that talk, but they ain't saying it to me. What the fuck be going on with these niggas, mind mental? Too many drugs in them, now they fucked up, they can't figure. The illest I illustrated, my lyrics paint a picture. Now I take a ride, listen, really get the real vision, yeah. 12 be on the alert for them bitches ain't protected. Killing off true colors, hell yeah, I got a weapon. Hands up on my knees, they still aggressive. Devils, before I tell, I dig my own grave with my own shovel. Don't think I'm better, but I'm better. Why? Maybe cause I'm blessed. Sneak this and it's just weak sickness, something I can't respect. 100 nothing lessons, I confess my emotion. Ain't no me, you gon' fail like the anchor in the ocean. True colors. Jealousy will take you under. Be careful how you play it in the jungle. Gotta true colors. Strong black man from the struggle, watching for the red and blues on the hustle. My true colors, honestly, dog, my heart cold-blooded. Raised round poverty with murder scenes be blooded. True colors. Rainbow after the storm in. These people changing like the weather, global warming.
I was raised in private, it wasn't nobody proud of me. I used to look up to hustlers, cause that's what I wanna be. That's how the blind lead the blind. In the ghetto get wicked, I know some niggas that change. In the ghetto start snitching, a couple niggas they flake. I had to cut off these bitches, I had to step up my grind. Get back on my mission, these niggas show they true colors. When you step up your pimpin', tighten up your vice grips, my nigga. Ain't no time for no slipping, watching for red and the blue, cause you know they be whipping. Yeah, it's Mr. to your lady, big Saint Black to your niggas. Perfect timing with this grind and we gon' stand on you niggas. Black maniac official, heartbeat cold like December. This that shit you remember. Hello gang, we a member. People changing like the weather, go from summer to winter. This that shit you remember. Hello gang, we a member. People changing like the weather, go from summer to winter. True colors.
Yeah, right there. That was Saint Black and Buke the Maniac with their great track right there called True Colors. Up next, I got Chris Carter with his great track as well called Money on My Mind. Crank it up, let's go.
Money on my mind, money on my mind. I got money on my mind, make my name live forever. Money on my mind, make my name live forever. I gotta fuck with this one. Hey. I got money on my mind, money on my mind.
We come as one and they can't divide us. I want it all and I'm picking pockets. Blasting off like I got the rocket. Shorty mad, now she out of pocket. I had dreams of chilling in the tropics. Bagged it up and sold for better options. I mean lyrically, yeah she look good, but do I fuck with her mentally? Mama always told me never let these hoes get to me, but still these hoes get to me. Hey. Looking for another me that's gonna be hard to find. My bills need paid and I'm running out of time. Ugg said get it, boy, you know I had to grind. I was lost in the dark, but it's finally time to shine on me. Money on my mind, my name gon' live forever. I ain't mad smart, but I think I'm kinda clever. Caught them slipping, now they falling like crunk pulled the lever. I'm a mouse in the maze, I've been sniffing out this cheddar. Can't say I made it now, but damn I'm living better. Still living check to check, but my room's getting bigger. My car getting nicer and my bitch getting finer. I got money in the bank, I don't need no designer on me. Money on my mind, my name gon' live forever. These rap niggas rats, they gon' snitch for the cheddar. I ain't tryna brag, but I know I'm fucking better, and they know I'm fucking better.
Money on my mind, make my name live forever. I got money on my mind, money on my mind on me.
Gotta keep it copacetic, gotta keep it moving. Damn, all these beats I'm abusing. Damn, car to kill for amusement. Heard a couple tracks, now I got your bitch choosing.
Oh man, money on my mind and my name live forever. Hey. I got money on my mind and my name live forever on me. Money on mind, may my name live forever.
Yeah, right there. That was Chris Carter with his great track called Money on My Mind. Just like he said right there, money on my mind, make my name live forever. Almost fucked that up. But that is great. Great message right there. We all want that. We all want success in life. We all want to be remembered for something, if at least just only by our kids and our relatives. You know what I'm saying? Some people have aspirations of being remembered worldwide in the history books and stuff like that. That's all cool. You can do that if you want to. Me personally, I'm kind of mixed on it, honestly. If I just want to be honest with you, I'm mixed on that. I'm not sure how I want to be remembered. I'd love to be remembered worldwide for doing great shit, like what I'm doing right here with HipHop Hour and other things I'm involved with than just hip-hop, the culture in general. I'd love to be remembered for that. If I'm not, that's fine. As long as I participate in the culture and as long as I do great things, that's what's going to matter to me, man. Because, you know, how my loved ones remember me is what's going to matter way more than how people I don't even know remember me, to me personally. All right. Now, everybody's got their own point of view on life, and you can have your own personal opinion. But that's just the way I see it, man. But money on my mind, make my name live forever. That's dope. Dope shit right there from Chris Carter. Up next, I got Clear Soul Forces with their great track right here called Catch Me If You Can. Let's go.
Hello, dear friends. It's so beautiful up here, dear friends. It's so clean. Yes, dear friends, there's no drunken drivers here. No broken glass. No hair.
Yeah. Look. One time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it. We'll see it when we see ya. Hey, golden ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can. They said we couldn't make it. But we here. I know you feel me knocking. So let me in. They said we couldn't make it. But we here. I know you feel me knocking. So let me in. It's like one time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it. We'll see it when we see ya. Gold ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can. Went from dreams enormous to vocal cords and bystander to kill 'em all, the syllable sword Highlander. My state of mind changed. Paper was on the line, became a predator. Top of the food chain, the competitors. You see us moving through life at the speed of talent. Dark skies where the games and raw borealis shine through. Traveling pavements made a nimbus. A rainy day won't prevent us from reaching Mount Olympus. Had a different agenda than my crew. I was out of it, couldn't put me in a box. My mind wouldn't fit inside of it. We all had a dream, I was just dumb enough to follow it. Landed milk and honey, we was lactose intolerant. Pops left me an orphan, mama was working, so I bottled shit up like an assembly line for Jergens. Now I'm lotion on it, everything smooth. No time to reminisce on what we missed, gotta move. Was hooping till my sneakers had no soul left inside of them. The ball player with a poet living inside of him. Out of him came the beast when instrumentals surrounded him. Wrote it all down, there's no books where he was hiding up. Nigga, one time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it, we'll see it when we see ya. Hey, golden ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can. They said we couldn't make it, but we here. I know you feel me knocking, so let me in. They said we couldn't make it, but we here. I know you feel me knocking, so let me in. It's like one time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it, we'll see it when we see ya. Gold ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can.
Yeah. We give them something they ain't used to. For the past and present, so they doubt a nigga future. A few fuck with us before we moved up. Stressed out, used to take shots, now it's full cups. What? I put my problems in a swisher. Burn it down with Eli in the basement, bumping Dilla. A concrete jungle full of silverback gorillas. Get caught slipping unless you Mighty Joe Young with them. Trying to beat a Mufasa, the pad pinning. Lying if they saying they lions, they Matt Millen. Coming up, I had a couple friends that I was pouring in. Wrote raps, words never lack like misfortunate. This shit is for the rich and not the talented. Money talks and can't say jack like Wheel of Fortune spins. I'ma grind until I'm coughing in and just let the rest rest. Yes, it's for the dreamers.
One time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it, we'll see it when we see ya. Hey, golden ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can. They said we couldn't make it,
but we here. I know you feel me knocking, so let me in. They said we couldn't make it, but we here. I know you feel me knocking, so let me in. It's like one time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it, we'll see it when we see ya. Peace. Gold ticket in my hand. Yeah, catch me if you can.
Nah. I'm probably in poverty cause all my teachers lied to me. Spread and promote monotony, never about the economy, a fallacy. In high school, never mimic reality. Ropity dope on us, put all that liquor in our guts. Somebody ought to tell them if we broke and fucked up, then that's more reason for us to be high and coked up. What? Who got the lighter? I'm sort of a genius writer, embodied inside a fighter, dropping bombs like Striker. I strike them, then I hit the pads like I was a beast. With that Dilla vibe, banging on this MPC. Smacking these ladies' tails with my brain, flood the game, then push a Mercedes well. Call it a king's tail. Terrific, get to rapping and incredibly rip shit in the micro little bits. You bitches could never see it from Sicily to the beaches of Saudi Arabia. Princess, we got you the Motor City. So this is how the story goes.
One time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it, we'll see it when we see ya. Hey, golden ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can. They said we couldn't make it, but we here. I know you feel me knocking, so let me in. They said we couldn't make it, but we here. I know you feel me knocking, so let me in. It's like one time for the dreamers. They said we couldn't make it, we'll see it when we see ya. Peace. Gold ticket in my hand. Screaming, catch me if you can.
Yeah. Catch me if you can, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Right there, that was Clear Soul Forces with their great track called Catch Me If You Can. Great, awesome, wonderful group right there, straight out of Detroit. Up next, I got Dre Yard. Dre Yard is an amazing producer from Bulgaria, and one thing he does that sets him apart from everybody else is he reaches out to a bunch of dope artists and throws them beats and says, hey, I want you to do a verse on this, and then he puts them together in collaboration tracks and puts them all on mixtapes and puts it out worldwide. It's amazing. It's awesome. He does it all for the love of hip-hop, and I love the hell out of that. Plus, he puts together some great shit. He finds great artists, makes dope beats. It's a win-win, all right? So right here, right now, this is his track called Water, featuring Stress and Jimmy the Grunt. Check it out.
The brightest stars in the sky reserved by the Most High. And in that same spirit, challenge the ties divine. That's more drama. We open our eyes and give thanks for the chance to see the sunrise. Allowing me to rise through the ranks and represent for the team. Peace over everything. I let my vibe speak larger than any words in your vocabulary. You ignorant ass fucks, don't forget me. And what we fighting for, moreover. That's more thoughts to carry on, soul controller. Breaking the mold over an old molar. I'ma stay cancer free eating CBD. Separate the real from the fake. Told you to stay fluid like water. Time to make moves that slide like grease. All seen, all know and speak with a view from above.
Yeah.
You got happy feet, stay clear to fracture. Flu shot, a sappy beat, didn't reappear up in the rapture. It's standardized from manicized, the gun barrel. Commander-wise, then blow the guys in the dumb gravel. The grass may grow, fantastic flow. Stop and ask a pro how I can your casserole. Developmental disabilities increase the overtime. Elemental utilities been fleek since the old decline. Boost your credit score with goose and a medic spore. Take a deuce to the head and choke a new shit, pathetic slore. You peons fold like Dion Cole. Have made the Beyond, ho keep the tree on roll. Leon Soul and the algorithms of Unicron. The G is free on code with the precisions of Cooper. Can't act right, don't act like your identity's core. And trap mics and pack like for Infinity Wars.
Yeah, right there, that was Dre Yard with his great track right there called Water, featuring Stress and Jimmy the Grunt. Dre Yard, like I was telling y'all before, dope producer, does a lot of great things for hip-hop as the culture as well too, man. Shout out to fucking Dre Yard right there. Up next, I got Frank Black with his track right here called Bleeding Out. Crank it up, let's go.
I've been waiting for a long time. A long time for a motherfucker to try me. It's nothing but cocaine pumping in my IV. I feel like Ozzy, I feel like Scarface, I feel like Bobby. Ain't no stopping me, I don't trust hoes, ain't no pillow talking me. That girlfriend of yours been doing drugs way before she ever stepped foot on my fucking property. Still dealing with the poverty, still with that rap shit, chasing my dreams constantly. All you do is lie constantly. Said she loved me, you ain't never loved me, and honestly, that's the worst part of it all. You had your hands out, I thought you break my fall, but you would let a nigga die, bleed out, and all you ain't shit, and I want you to know I'm appalled. I think I seen you out. I seen you out lately. It's been a while. It's been a while, yeah. It's been a while. Do you still hate? They tell me, trust your own instincts. If you don't love her, then you should leave. Don't think about the bullshit. All the good times went down the sink. I remember I was smoking on the front porch. You wonder whose covers was your butt naked under? Who could be licking you down your naked body? You fucked them at a strip and told everybody. Now I was the last to find out. Bought you some brand new jewels, they're mine now. You gotta live life when I'm my lifeline now. New dude left soon, don't cry now. It was all you. You was independent. Booty got a little bigger. Now it's in attendance. Now you gotta walk around with that pride, but we can see the pain all in your eyes, girl. I seen you out. Belong together. No, we don't. We don't belong together. Too dramatic, I'll admit it, I am. But girl, living with you is live on film. New day, new episode, here we go again. I don't wanna watch that shit no more. And I dream I see me on tour. Used to make love right here on the floor. Nigga wanna make up, I can't do it no more.
All right, that was Frank Black with his great track called Bleeding Out. Up next, I got SB with his great track right here called Reverse Beat. Crank it up, let's go.
Yeah.
Mind made up, this is a crazy ass world. Might look cute, but that's a crazy ass girl. Trying to stay stress free, niggas trying to stress me. About to get some Air Forces and a fresh tee. Yeah, to you niggas I'm an alien, something different, so gifted. And I'm rapping 2-6, did I mention? Shit, I'm hotter than the kitchen. Yeah. Niggas must have left the oven on. A nice round booty, what I'm rubbing on. Got trust, so I go without the rubber on. If I got it, then I gotta put my brother on. Yeah, I'm so way. No kids, but I'm riding with my baby. Speed limit 30, I'm doing 80. Mashed potatoes for dinner, I'm so gravy. Yeah.
You already know what it be, man. Your boy B, SB, Scholar B, man. Yeah. B-boys.
shout out to my niggas out in Germany. Yeah. Cup of red wine, just trying to get a buzz. Digging in my pocket, I was looking for the love. You can ask around, I'm OJ with the glove. TLC must have thought I'd be a scrub. Yeah, never that though. And I ain't never leave, but I'm back though. They watching the front, I'm at the back though. Can I hit it from the back though? I'm serious. The way your body looking got me curious. Hey, say you got a boyfriend. I'm just trying to be your boyfriend. Ask Beezy. 410 if you need me. Land of the have-nots. Got me blowing on a shamrock. Just blazing. Sweeter than a raisin. If you want it, gotta get that. Hey, got me working on a 6-pack. Drinking on Moscato. Flipping through my Instagram. As a boy, I've been a man. Got shorty in my dinner plan. Baltimore, what's up?
Yeah, right there. That was SB with his track right there called Reverse Beat. Dope track right there from him. Up next, I'm going to play a song that I know he likes personally. All right, SB has commented multiple times about how he loves this track right here. And this is Leo Casino with his great track right here called Birds. Crank it up.
Leo Casino, Jack Crosby. It's good, fam. Yappa salivating, spitting like a llama do. Entrance wounds, little exit wounds is where the trauma grew. Problems you look into the mirror, lying quitter. Drink your bitters, never need exonerators or acquitters. Bullet holes in men's clothes, call it counter haberdashery. Habitat's a travesty, the lab is where the rabbit got the magic. Disappeared into the hat, no longer sitting where he sat. Snake that eats its own tail, Ouroboros all hail. Pouring out the holy grail, breaking bread with my disciples. You're bobbing like a Judas, 30 silver pieces, prove it. Dirty pill for mind and move it. Enter ears but not intrusive. You act like you're exclusive, but your girl is all inclusive. My plans might seem elusive, and they are is what the truth is. I create my own music in my likeness, image. Ruthless carving tablets, 10 commandments, sacrificial lamb. I'm here to drop heat, fire, brimstone, blam. I'll be flapping wings like them birds do. I'll be flapping wings like them birds do. I'll be flapping wings just like birds do. I'll be flapping wings like them birds do. Fallen angel Lucifer is light bringer. Devil wears a black car, harder sewing singer is my right hand cannon. Way it punches all holes, rapidly succession flows from your torso towards your toes. No one knows when hell froze, might have been a month. Bars bite, bars crunch, afternoon y'all lunch. Falcon punch, powder talcum munch. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Duck and cover under desk, missile countdown launch. Salamini convoy, precision strike, y'all squanched. Devil on my shoulder, got him caged up like a beast. 666 singing violin and melody. Key to life is balance, so I got my angel on the other. 2 sides, same coin. Flip the slug is made of rubber. Either hater or a lover, and the grays are in between. Spaceship beamed up, staying calm, don't scream. I'll be flapping wings like them birds do. I'll be flapping wings like them birds do.
That right there was Leo Casino with his great track called Birds. Crank it up right there for that one right there. Up next, I got Leif Erikson with his track right here called Dream. Crank it up.
These days, yeah, okay. We living in the the time of a regression. What I was told, that's why I speak with substance. It's time to break the mold. Stamp gold on the wax, leave it dripping on the track. That exact moment puts you in the mode. Wrote my own lane and stuck to it. Absorbed by influence. No right angle, I'm obtuse, a congruent. Student days paid dividends, took it in. Important into my lessons and measurements. No betterment, independent and intended. Explored through experience, best recommended. Daily allowance, put the crowd in the frenzy. My punch out hit kidneys like soda Popinski. Just give me my opportunity and room to breathe. I know that life ain't easy, but I'ma push it to the extreme, outer limits if need be. No matter where I go, Detroit still rules everything around me. Detroit rules everything around me. Even when I travel the world, I'ma rep my city proudly. Detroit rules everything around me. Screaming from the top of the mountain, and I'ma say it loudly. Detroit rules everything around me.
Man, every word I say should be
Y'all be claiming Detroit, nigga from Detroit. On all that tough guy stuff, you ain't even, man. Tell me about it, y'all. Not a conspiracy theorist, I'm just a realist. How many killers on deck when they decide to do the trigger pulling? The numbers don't add up. The schematics left out some key points. Let's bust a joint all the way down. You ain't know I'm from Motown, original, okay, corral, mental, in your face, blow. Don't insult my intelligence quotient, most potent when spoken over. The forum open to administrators and novices. Universities and colleges are specialized in language arts set apart by my speech for the citizens. Not tentative, administered to inform through performance. The criteria is dope and the presence is enormous. Reception won't be the warmest if you're found to be fraudulent.
Or the ass, what's the word? Or the ass.
Better use your common sense.
Gotta use that common sense, man. That right there was Leif Erikson with his track called Dreams. Or Dream, sorry, my bad. Dream. And that's an acronym. It means, like what he said right there in the hook, Detroit rules everything around me. Dude's from Detroit, and that shit right there, he always is talking some real shit in his tracks. I really like it. Dude reached out to me. I can't remember exactly where he found HipHop Hour. Either way, he found us, and I appreciate that. Reached out to me and said, yo, check out my music, I'm gonna be a part of it and everything. And I told him, I'm like, man, this shit's amazing. And he was really humble. He wasn't, all cocky and shit, like, oh yeah, man, I know, man, that shit's dope. He was just like, oh, I appreciate it. He actually has a new music video coming out here soon. Some new music coming out here soon as well too. So as soon as those drop, you will find them right here on HipHop Hour. You will find the music videos on the HipHop Hour YouTube channel and the music video playlist. Make sure you go check that out. But you will also find his new music on the Spotify playlist, HipHop Hour Official. Hip hop is one word, not two, no hyphens, no abbreviations, no nothing. Anytime you're looking for HipHop Hour, make sure you spell HipHop Hour correctly. HIPHOP, no hyphens, no spaces, no nothing. One word. Capitalize both them H's as well too. HipHop Hour. Alright, over on YouTube, just type in HipHop Hour channel. On all the other streaming platforms, just type in HipHop Hour. If all else fails and you can't find it, just type in Fight for Freedom Productions. Fight for Freedom is all one word with a number 4. So it's Fight, the number 4, Freedom, all one word. Fight for Freedom Productions. I know sometimes on YouTube there's so much shit that's titled hip hop that it's hard as fuck to find it. So if you just type in Fight for Freedom Productions, it'll boom immediately put you right to that. Why? Well, because when I started the YouTube channel, the YouTube channel for that is titled Hip Hop Hour, but when I originally set it up in early 2017, I set it up just in general for my company, which is called Fight for Freedom Productions, which has Hip Hop Hour underneath it, has my own music, everything else I'm getting ready to do with it. The whole parent company is Fight for Freedom Productions, because that's what life is. You always got to fight for freedom. That's what I was telling you all at the beginning of the show. You know what I'm saying? Black Gaston flag stands for freedom. Above all else, nothing else matters but freedom. Personal freedom. You do what you want with your life, with your body, how you want to, and leave everybody else alone. Don't harm nobody else. Don't take nobody's stuff. You live your life and you move forward. All right. That's what Fight for Freedom Productions is about. That's what Hip Hop Hour is about, because hip hop It started from nothing down in the gutter and has become something so great. But the culture of hip-hop has always been about individual personal freedom and people living life, having fun, enjoying life. And that's what the fuck we're trying to bring back right here with HipHop Hour and everything else. So make sure that you promote those lifestyle choices or whatever you want to call them every single day, every single place you go, man. It's just like, hey, look, I may not agree with what you want to do with your life, but it's your life. You go do you, man. I'm going to do me. I'm going to learn off of your mistakes and try not to make any of my own. Obviously, we're all going to make mistakes, but I'm just saying, that's what I try to tell everybody. It's like, look, you ain't got to agree with somebody, but as long as they're not harming anybody else, let them do their thing. If they're harming other people, completely different. Stop them dead in their tracks. One way or another, you know what I'm saying, by any means necessary. But if they're not harming anybody, and I'm not just talking about, oh, the way you're saying things makes me feel uncomfortable, you're harming me, that's hate speech or nothing. I'm not talking about that bullshit. I'm talking about actually harming somebody. If you're stopping somebody from living their life how they want to, and they're not harming anybody physically, they're not stopping anybody else from living life how they want, they're not physically assaulting anybody, they're not taking nobody's stuff, they're not breaking people's shit, you know what I'm saying? If they're like me, if they're like Harkos, right, for instance, you know, I just live my life. I do what I want, but I live my life. I don't harm nobody. I try to do well by others, but when push comes to shove, I'm gonna do what's necessary to get mine. I'm not gonna steal nothing from nobody. I don't take nobody's shit. I don't damage anything of anybody else's. If I do, I take care of it. You know what I'm saying? I try to mend that if I harm anybody else in any way. But when all else fails, though, I mean, I live my life. I just want to wake up every day, do whatever I want to do, hang out with my family, and just go forward. And so if people are living like that, no matter how they wish to live their life, if they're doing that to where they're not harming anybody else, it's just the way they live life makes you feel uncomfortable, then you got to deal with that personally. You got to deal with the fact that what they say triggers you. You don't like what they say or how they said something or what they're doing or how they're living their life. They don't directly affect you. So you shut the fuck up and move forward. You know? That's how I see things. That's how I see life is, yeah, you know, I may say things that make people feel uncomfortable, that people will consider as hate speech, because I said, you know what, just go fuck yourself. You know? Something like that. If there's people out there that use homophobic or racial slurs or whatever, let them do it. It's hateful as fuck. It's ignorant as fuck. They shouldn't do it. I disagree with their choice of words. However, they want to sit there and say it. They want to sit there and call people every name under the sun. Be racist towards people. Go for it. Let them do their thing, because we're going to expose the fuck out of them. We're going to be like, oh, nah, don't fuck with that person over there. That person over there is that guy. You don't want to fuck with that person. That person over there, they're racist as shit. Don't associate with them if they're actually racist. But let people hear what they have to say, because then you might be able to actually help that person through dialogue or through conversation, through debate. You might actually be able to help that person, you know, because there's different statistics and facts and stuff like that, and things that you can show people or talk to people about, questions you can ask them to make them think and internally change their point of view. Because we don't know everything that we know, and we don't believe everything that we believe just because we were born like that. We're a product of our environment and our life experiences. That's what we are. We're a product of that. So if you grow up in life completely being around hateful people, you can either continue being a hateful person, or you can choose to not be like that, because you see how it affects people. You have certain key personal traits that where you're highly empathetic or something like that. So you can do all that. You don't have to be a hateful person. But I mean, everybody trying to shut people down for saying, you know, for being openly racist, you know, like Nazis or fucking, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying, for being openly racist, because anybody can be racist. I see here's something that's gonna fucking trigger people. I personally don't think that only white people can be racist. Because I personally think that the definition of racism is hating somebody else based on the color of their skin, or not wanting to associate with somebody, or thinking certain ways about somebody based on just their skin color or their ethnicity, or however you want to determine that, their race, even though we're all human race, right? I personally believe that anybody can be racist towards somebody else. And you know what? Honestly, I respect more the people that say, oh yeah, you can call me racist if you want to, but I don't fuck with white people, I don't fuck with Mexicans, I don't fuck with black people, I don't fuck with Chinese people, for whatever reason. They got their own personal bias. I personally respect people that are openly and honest about that, because it's the ones that are fucking sly racists. There's the ones I got a problem with. The ones that will all day be out there slamming other people for being racist, but at the same time they're doing stuff that's completely racist. They're doing stuff that they're speaking on people based on their skin color. They're saying, oh, like for instance, like with here in the United States, right, with voting, right, they're saying, oh, everybody needing to show ID in order to vote, that's systemic racism, or institutional racism, because minorities don't have access to IDs. So you're openly saying that because someone is a minority, or they live in a poor area, they don't have access to a government issued ID that they could get for free if they're on government assistance. That is only like fucking $7 or $13 depending on what state you live in. California is probably something stupid, but here in Indiana where I live, it's only like $7 just for a regular ID. And once you turn 18, you definitely need one in order to survive in society. If you want to buy cigarettes, well, because it's 21 now because of fucking government, but you know what I'm saying, you want to buy cigarettes, you want to buy alcohol, you want to drive a vehicle, you want to fucking buy lottery tickets, you want to go to a casino and gamble. There's a whole lot of different things that you got to be at least 18 in order to be able to do. Voting is one of them as well too. But there's so many different things that you have to have an ID in order to be able to go do. And like I said, if you're on a government assistance, you can get them damn near for free sometimes. So whether it's just a regular ID or a driver's license, anybody can get it. Almost everybody has one. I don't know a single adult, anybody in the world can please prove me wrong. Send me a message at Real Hip Hop Hour over on Facebook and tell me, hey, my aunt doesn't have an ID. Now, if your aunt is like 90 years old and doesn't drive, doesn't leave the house, is in a nursing home, okay, I can see her not having an ID. I'm just saying, like, anybody who is able-bodied and like working age, you know what I'm saying, 18 to 65, if they don't have an ID, it's super rare. So you're not going to stop anybody from voting if they don't have an ID. What you're going to do is actually try to have some accountability in the voting system and prevent fraudulent voting. But see, what I was trying to get at initially is that's a racist thing. That's a racist thing to say these people based on the color of their skin, minority race people, that's how they view them, right? Is you are a minority. Even though here in America, black people are like over 30% of the population. And white people are not 50% of the population. There's so many different ethnic groups that make up the whole 100% of the population here in the United States. All right, we're not going to talk about that, but what I'm saying is they refer to them as minorities, or now POCs, you know what I'm saying? But they identify people based on their race. That is a racial thing. That is racist. You are segregating people and talking about people in a racial sense instead of in an economic sense or in a personal sense. See what I'm saying? That is racist. That's racist. Especially whenever that you say they can't do something because they are a certain race. How is that not racist to say, oh, black people and Latinos have a hard time getting they can't get IDs. They're too low to get IDs. No, they're not. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is racist. That's racism. And that's that sly racism I was talking about. To circle back around to what I was saying, Anybody can be racist against somebody else, and I would rather people be upfront and honest with their racism than be sly racist, like what I just mentioned. How people, minorities can't get ID, so it's institutional racism to make them show ID to vote. The fuck out of here with that shit. That's stupid. And you know what? You can say what you want to about me. You got free speech. I support people's free speech to say whatever they want to about me as long as it is truthful. You could, but see, the thing is, even if it's not truthful, I still appreciate it, because if you want to say, man, what Harkos just said right there, that is racist as fuck. That dude is saying that because he is white. If you didn't know, I'm white, but if it really matters to anybody, it doesn't matter to me. But he's white, he has white privilege, he doesn't know what it's like. I had to go through the same process to get an ID than anybody else does. Alright, I've had to get upgrades to my driver's license in order to do certain jobs. I've had to fucking go get new driver's license. I've had my shit suspended. I've had to take driver's ed. I've had to take all kinds of other shit, defensive driving, pay multiple fucking tickets and shit like that for driving and stuff like that. But the thing is, though, is that if I wanted to do something, I had to have my ID. And when I got my license suspended, the cop physically took my license. I had to go and get an ID for 3 months until I got my license back. And guess what? It was very fucking simple. You just bring in proof that you are who you are with a birth certificate, social security card, and they'll issue you an ID. And like I said, if you're on assistance, you're too poor to be able to afford $7, $13, whatever it is for a fucking ID in order to go live life in society, then they'll issue you one for free if you can prove you're on assistance. See, that's that sly racism. I'm not going to try to fucking keep droning on about it, but I don't like sly racism. And I think anybody can be racist. But see, what I just said right there, that's freedom. That's free speech. Anybody who doesn't like what I said or disagrees with it has the 100% right and obligation, honestly, in my opinion, to debate me on those issues or ignore me if they don't want to fucking listen to my shit. That's that freedom, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, I don't know where the fuck I got off on that. Listening to Leif Erikson with his track called Dream. I don't know how the fuck I got onto that topic. Let's move forward. How about that? Let's move forward. Up next, I got Famoso with his track right here called Power. Crank it up. Let's go.
Headshots fly right out of concealed weaponry, drawn by the bow gunman with no discrepancy. Shots riddle the block, bystanders run for cover. Instead of hitting the target, he kills an innocent mother. A 12-year-old sister left to raise a younger brother. Her father up north for selling to an undercover. She forced to move with auntie who's older but acts younger. Loves the nightlife and known to frequent different lovers. New atmosphere, she forced to grow up much quicker. By 14, smoking weed, taking sips of liquor. Body of a woman, older men begin to court her, not realizing she's somebody's younger daughter. One night she stumbled out into a Ford Explorer, never to be seen till SVU on Law and Order. An ongoing tragedy in urban inner cities for children not enjoying childhood and growing quickly. His sister went missing and his aunt is still tricking. The loss of his mother got him flipping, not thinking. He's out on the block late nights chasing that chicken, chilling with the homies, gang banging in the building. Pants sagging, throwing up gang signs and flagging. Hammer on his waist, he bragging about toe tagging. The one responsible for his mother's early departure. The one responsible for him seeing his life darker. The one responsible for missing the intended target. Instead, leaving his mother dead outside the supermarket. A memory he constantly revisits when his eyes shut. Nightmare so vivid he throws up upon waking up. He isn't gonna rest or relent. He's hell-bent on making this coward pay the ultimate consequence. Every time he blinks he sees the sequence of events. It's gonna be the end of him when they cross paths again. few years later, on the same strip, his mother died. Shorty now a man with his own narcotic enterprise. Got word about the connect he get his work from. Before he started moving weight, he used to be a bold gun. Hate to break it to you, he the one that killed your mother. Why you think he never worked with you direct, my brother? The words you're telling me at this moment making my mind spin. How you got this info? You a dead man if you lying. They call me Spider, just came home from 10 years in Elmira. Your dad Messiah told me on this block is where I find you. We was on the same tier, we used to lift weights together. Told me when I got in touch with you for you to read this letter. My son, it's been a minute since what happened to Yolanda. For you to see that made my time harder, stressed and somber. The dude responsible go by the name of Ozone Brim, and I'ma plug you with some people to get close to him.
Yeah, Power right there from Famoso. Dope track. Appreciate y'all for still tuning in after I went on that rant, man. Anytime I fucking sit there and just kind of go on rants and all that shit, sometimes it leads down rabbit holes. Sometimes it's amazing. Sometimes it's kind of like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's talking in circles. But either way, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and sticking with it, man. Whether you agree, disagree, whatever, appreciate that. Appreciate you. Like I said, man, fucking let's talk about it. I'm open to discussion with anybody. At some point, though, if I feel like I'm just beating my head against a wall trying to talk to you, and I'm not just saying like I'm trying to fucking put my opinions into your head, but if it's just like I sit there and we're having a debate and I show you a fact and you just immediately want to shut down any of my shit because you're so close-minded, I'll stop talking. I'll talk to open-minded people that differ 100% with me all day, but closed-minded people who differ from me, I can't do it. Anyway, up next, I got Facts with his great track right here called Angels. Crank it up, let's go.
I got angels all around me, they keep me surrounded. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I let them lead and I'ma see. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I never fight them, let them be. No longer gotta guess, I'm living, leaving all the stress I carry on and venturing heavily. Yeah, I'm mentioning, teaching, learning, be ill in it. Needed quit pretending, kid. Bonds are really serious, steady building empire in. Don't know quit, look at now and say I gotta win. Representing for the people, stay away from sin. Look at me, got made my way, I'm spitting great, yet I had to pay. Mistaken, involving, I'm all in there, yeah, he digging deeper. Punishing within the booth, lyrically, I'm the reaper. Stay in tune with my spirit, always stay legit. Getting high in the process, you nauseous. If you think it go against the competition, I get witty. Variations are releasing the flow, many. Keep on growing, and it's love that I show. Heavy, D, R.I.P. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I let them lead and I'ma see. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I never fight them, let them be. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I let them lead and I'ma see. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I never fight them, let them be. Trying to discourage this gas is fuel to me, herbing, it's helping me calm my nerves. Knowing this sound observer when people they start to talk about what you ain't gonna do, cause they see a greatness in you or they just scared, there's no cares. Yeah, cause facts said, love me now like facts dead. Versatile, your back spread, different styles that ain't fair. Always stay aware and prepare, cause it's finna go. Damn, I'm just bumping my spirit. You bite them up on the spirit, just be yourself, you don't get it. But I just gave you the ticket as I came back and get lifted. Living my music, I'm gifted. I'll go out of my cabanes, and I know when saying I'm crazy. When crazy people they praise me, I feel amazing with blazing. Conversation relating any topic, I'ma rock it or shut up and listen. This is full and I'm going flow, ain't no intermission. Prepared awareness, yeah, I'm double dutching. On this track, I'm munching. Gobbling up a verse to inspire a person. Floating with the breeze, I'm in negative with degrees. Cold. Midwest with the flavor, Indiana savior. Giving the best I got, love Anita Baker. Fact, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I let them lead and I'ma see. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I never fight them, let them be. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I let them lead and I'ma see. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I never fight them, let them be. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I let them lead and I'ma see. Angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, angels be guiding me, I never
Dope track right there from Facts. That was a great track right there from him called Angels. Facts, F-A-C-T-S. It's a fucking... He's got dots between every single one of the letters. I can't think of what the fuck that is called anymore. It's not a anagram. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about it. That dude is fucking dope on the microphone. That's all that matters. That's Facts with his great track right there called Angels. Up next, I got Heat Seekers with their great track called Taking Chances. Crank it up, let's go.
Let him roll. If you don't, then you'll never know.
I found out I was a baller. Turn that soft into harder. Got my son and my daughter. I can't afford to get caught up. I'm not gonna be like Donald Trump. Want my money sky high like 50. Either I'ma get rich or die trying. So I'm taking chances for my finances. No one knows the future, so I'm changing my circumstances. Shit, let's hit the highway. Man, fuck the flyway. Let's do it my way. Pull them coats up out the driveway. Hurting these studios, doing these shows and just kill them. Not even asking no more, I'm telling them what they be feeling. For them haters is out there, man, just let it go, damn it. I ain't stopping, I'ma keep it moving like the Metro Transit. I ain't on no rails, so I do what I please. Choosing my speed, slick, spitting fluid like grease. I want this rap game locked, the heat is more than able. Shit, I've been all in, man, my chips is on the table. What's up?
Taking the chance, hoping the light shines down on me. Taking the chance, knowing that time will set me free. Too many times the feeling never enhances. The trapped in the dark, but still I'm taking these chances. Shake the dust, it's time to let them roll. If you don't, then you'll never know.
I'll be gone to November, but mama, don't you worry. I'm just out here flipping weight, stacking cake in a hurry, and I'm running out of time. Got my back against the wall, and my connector's a direct line from here to New Orleans. So I'ma take these chances and go against the grain to make sure they don't my family got shelter from the rain. I suffer from hunger pains, and you don't know what I've been through. So for money, you can see the real evils that men do. Cause closed mouths don't get fed, but dirty greed to get you misled. A shot at how you ducking from these feds. As for me, I'ma go all out till I fall all out and bust these shells till they fall all out and get the money while the getting is good. Cause snitches is lurking and telling, so ain't no guarantees in the hood. But I'm a hustler to the death of me, don't make no mistake. And I'm taking all of my chances, or my chances in the making, man.
Taking the chance, hoping the light shines down on me. Taking the chance, knowing that time will set me free. Too many times the feeling never enhances. The trapped in the dark, but still I'm taking these chances. Shake the dust, it's time to let them roll. If you don't, then you'll never know.
With this life come plenty chances, both risky and mundane. My quest for the American dreams, the definition of insane. Left foot in the grave, right foot is trapped inside a prison. Ain't no sense in me repenting if I just go and keep sinning. I'm living, we put on this earth, but it ain't set in our favor. So I chase paper, break for the zones to forming them haters. Ain't no Heisman for pulling capers, so I earned it from surviving the shit I done seen in my life. It motivate me to keep striving. Critics don't whine, heat seekers don't shine. It's just divine that until it's my time, I never lose fucking sight of what's mine. That's the choice to take chances, to live life to the fullest. I chance if I leave the crib with no gun, then I need to pull it. We see life as playing roulette with hollow tips and automatics, and sadness is gonna be tragic and oftentimes telegraphic. On paper, you better stack it. Spend it all before you go, cause you can't take none of it with you when your casket slam closed.
Taking the chance, hoping the light shines down on me. Taking the chance, knowing that time will set me free. Too many times the feeling never enhances. The trapped in the dark, but still I'm taking these chances. Shake the dust, it's time to
let 'em roll. If you don't, then you'll never know.
That track right there speaks numbers. That track right there is so raw and real. It's amazing. I'm not going to go too far into this, but you got to take chances sometimes in life. Now, I'm not talking about taking blind chances where you don't evaluate shit. I'm talking about taking calculated chances, but you need to take chances. For instance, I just began my journey into taking a chance to see what I'm really made of. See, I've spent all my life working for other people. Alright, but I've never worked for myself. So I've been building HipHop Hour for like 3 years. I've been working on my own music and stuff like that. Technically, I started doing that like fucking in high school, but I took like a 10-year break and stuff like that just because I had to get my life straight, and it just really wasn't the time to be doing it. But then once I started doing it, I started making my own music again because I had all the connections I needed to start it up. And doing HipHop Hour and stuff like that has brought me in contact with a lot of great artists and a lot of great people in general that are not just hip-hop artists, but they do stuff within the whole realm of hip-hop. You know, anything you can think of, honestly. But taking chances, man. So, like I said, my whole life I work for other people, and I've been sitting here trying to build my own thing. And there is sometimes where I'll have easy days at work and I'll come home and my brain will be firing on all cylinders and I'll be good to go. But there's some days where I'll go and work, you know, I'll be gone from the house for 10 hours at least, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave, half-hour drive to work, and then work 10-ish hours a day or whatever, right? Various different jobs. But then whenever I get home from that job, I may have some errands to go run, whatever, come home, and I'm just mentally wiped out. I don't have anything left for the shit I want to do, for promoting HipHop Hour, for networking with HipHop Hour, for doing my own music, for starting the distribution and promotion and management network label that I'm working on building right now, Fight for Freedom Productions. Fight for Freedom Productions is my whole company, right? And I started this as a company because my end goal is to have this as my life, to where I do anything I want to. I want to have a radio show, and I want to showcase to the world a bunch of great artists and build connections with them and network with them and just help the world have one singular place for great hip hop music. So I built HipHop Hour because I wanted to show love and help people have some great music to listen to instead of listening to bullshit all day. Alright, I also make my own music too because I love music so much. I like the creativity of it, and I love being able to get what I want to get it out, you know what I'm saying? And then opportunities arise, and I see opportunity to help people out some more. See, I like to help people. I also like to be able to help myself, you know? So I'm trying to blend all that. And I was sitting there trying to run all this and try to build all this while working for other people. Like I said, multiple different jobs. The last 3 jobs I've had while doing HipHop Hour has been the same situation. I go to work all day for them, come home, don't really have anything left for myself and what I'm trying to do. So I finally reached the point and I was like, you know what? I gotta take this chance. So what I'm gonna do, start doing delivery services and shit like that, you know, like food delivery services. You know, they can order with an app and stuff. I'm not trying to promote for any of them, but you know what I'm saying. There's multiple different ones here in my area. I was like, yo, let me get on with 2 of them, and I can switch back and forth, see which one's hotter at different times, kind of learn, because I like to learn and plan, right? And so I said, all right, let me get on with 2 of these different food takeout delivery services. I think y'all understand what I'm talking about now. Let me get on with 2 of them, see which one is better at what times, which ones I can maximize my time and make the most money possible in the shortest amount of time, right? So that way I can work less per day making money like that and spend more time doing other things interviews with artists, which are getting ready to start coming, doing interviews myself to promote HipHop Hour and then my own personal music, to work on my own personal music and put out all the music and work with all the collaborations and do all the stuff I want to do with that, go to showcases and get the name out there, start making recognition, and ultimately start making money off of all of that. You know, that's why I was telling y'all in last episode, I've made a Patreon account for HipHop Hour. I got to work on building that. I'm going to work on having all the social media accounts, everything like that, merchandise and stuff like that, so you guys listening right here, right now, have the opportunity to do more than just listen and share and comment and support artists, but you can also support this show and the movement we're doing here in total. You can have merchandise that is cool that you want to wear that also supports us right here at HipHop Hour. All right, that's what I'm working on. So I took the chance. I told my job, I said, hey, look, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are actually pretty good to work for. One of the best jobs I've had in quite a while. Appreciate y'all, but I can't keep bringing in more money each day than what I make in a month. Because for real, I was only making like, you know, almost $4,000 a month, and there was some days that for them I would help them bring in way more than that. And I understand it's a business. They got a lot of overhead. They got other things they got to put money in. There's other people they got to pay and everything. But I'm just sitting here putting all my time in for them. Shout out to them. I appreciate them. But because when I told them, I said, hey, I got to go my separate way. I'm going to be doing these delivery services to make money. That way I can make as much money as possible in a short amount of time and cover my bills and shit that I need, as well as extra investment money and extra, you know, entertainment and fun money, right, for me and my family. But I can also build the life that I want to have. I want to be able to just me and my lady and my fucking kids just to get up and be like, you know what, this weekend or hey, in 4 days, we're going to take a fucking trip. Let's go. Oh, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Get in the fucking car. Let's go down to this place real quick and have something to eat. Or let's go over here. It's a great day. Like this is one of my things that I'm dying to do. And I told them I'm going to do it. And they're kind of half regretting it, half excited about it. But one of these days, I'm going to wake up. It's going to be a great day early in the morning. And it's going to be like one of those nice days, perfect days for fishing. Because I like to go fishing sometimes. It's really relaxing. I'm going to go wake my boys up early as fuck in the morning, right? Wake my two boys up, be like, hey, get your ass up, grab something to eat quick, we're going fishing. Or even just plan it. Be like, hey, tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, grab our shit and go and be on the water as soon as first light. And we're going to be fishing, man. And we're going to fish until, 10 or 11, come home, eat some food and fucking take a nap for a couple hours or some shit. But it's going to be great. I want to be able to have that life. I want to be able to experience life. So I told him, I'm like, look, I gotta go do my own thing. I gotta go be able to maximize my time. And if I sit there and grind and make, $100 in very short amount of time, instead of spending all my day just for a little bit, nah, I can't do that. So I'm taking the chance to live the life I want to live, to be able to do the things I want to do, and to show my kids through example, hey, look, if you are willing to work for it, you can do what you want to do, and you can live the life you want to live as long as you go get it. That's my biggest goal. I said I'm not going to go too deep into it, but that's the goal I think everybody should have. Whatever you want to do with your life, figure out how to do it and make money off of it. Okay? So I want to do all this music related stuff. So I've already been building the backbone for it. Now I gotta get it all out there, rack up the fucking people supporting it and tuning in and everything like that, which is where y'all come in. I need y'all to share the hell out of Hip Hop Hour. However you're listening right here, right now, appreciate you. Share the hell out of it. Go tune into the socials. I'm about to be back at it, active with Instagram and Twitter, as well as Facebook. Be even more active, more presence. You can follow Hip Hop Hour at Real Hip Hop Hour over on Facebook, at Hip Hop Hour 2017 on Instagram, at Hip Hop _Hour on Twitter. You're also going to see a lot more content coming from me, not just as me as an artist professionally, but me doing interviews with artists, behind the scenes, music video, like shoots and shit like that. I want to do some shit like that. I'm going to start experimenting with doing music videos myself as well too, but I'm mainly going to do that for me and stuff that I want to do. That way I don't overload myself and I end up spending all my time doing music videos for other people, and then I'm back to where I was, where I'm working for other people and just wasted on stuff that I want to do, right? Obviously I could pick and choose what artists I want to work with and shit, but either way, I suggest everybody do the same thing. If you're listening right now and there's something that you love doing as a hobby, and you're like, man, if I could do that every day or any day that I want to, and be able to cover all my expenses and all my wants and a little extra from doing it, okay, what do I need to do? Learn what you need to do and start taking those steps. Now, those steps are going to change. As things change in life, in society, in the economy, in technology, you're going to have to adapt and overcome. You can do it, though. I have faith in you because I have faith in myself, and those that actually matter to me have faith in me as well too. There's people that are hating on me and shit like that, say, oh man, you're gonna fail. Yeah, there's people close to me, they're like, hey look, I know you got motivation and drive, and I think you'll do well in anything you want to do, because you tend to do well in everything you want to do. But especially if you got passion for it, you don't stop until you get it. That's a great personal trait you have, Harkos. I appreciate you for that. But I'm really, really nervous for you. Fuck, I'm nervous too, goddammit. But one of the things is that I'm not just jumping out and just trying to make money off of the music stuff to support my family. Alright? I'm doing it one step at a time. So I built the backbone and everything like that in my spare time, but now I'm gonna be doing these deliveries to stack that cash. So I'm still having income coming in on my own schedule, maximizing my time. That way I can work during the lunch period or during the dinner period only for a couple of hours and make as much money or more as I was working 10-hour days for somebody else. See what I'm saying? Maximize your time, live your life. Anyway, one way to do that is to never be a broke individual. Make sure you always have something to provide somebody else value. Alright? You can be poor. You can not have any money. Or sorry, let me fix that. You can be broke. You can not have any money. But don't be a poor individual. Always make sure that you have something to provide of value to somebody else. Make sure that you are worthy of other people either investing in you or indulging in whatever it is that you provide value. And El Flaco de God right here on this track called Broke, he exemplifies that 100% in this track. I'm going to shut the fuck up, play this music, play some other great music, and I'm not going to go on any more rants, I promise y'all. Let's go.
They say being broken break you, but you can break from being broke. Just try to survive. I'm worth El Flaco.
Ace Banks on the track.
Used to hustle hard, selling dummy dope to get dope. We get the oven out, using kerosene to keep warm. I pray hard for the currency, then I turn around, do the double D. All you need to know is I was broke. 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 Too young to even know why. Now I jump fly, stacking my rest to the sky, just to go shopping Dubai. Mama, she tried, she fell apart when my big sister died. That was the last time I cried. Learned to hustle, get my piece of the pie. I'm the oldest, I gotta provide, so I scheme just so we can get by. Built the team selling green face in time. Learn the route when I get in the bind. Just a teen, I was focused to shine. Bought some rings and I go with my grill. Only rap to express how I feel. Bought my work from J Baby and Gino. Trailer park bound with the sunset game. Good right when you sip champagne. Hood on flame, whole hood slang. Lost all emotions and got to that bag. I got my first body at 16 and said I quote the truth and don't do it to brag. Didn't know when I'm broke, I start acting the ass. Cause being broke really start me to spaz. Missing my sister, hating my dad. Bro, I was broke. 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 I was stress. I was too young and my health wasn't healthy. I pray for the Lord to just help me. By 11, I start moving stealthy, plotting on ways to get wealthy. I hung out with Chris, watching this work by the fence. That's when they start to make sense, then I start going in. Picked up the pad and the pen, trapping daytime on the swing. When I was about 14, I found me a plug. You see my potential and show me some love. Work a spot when he went to the club, but see him some girl. I found my new place in the tired of poverty, spot slow, so I moved on the robbery. I'm older now, coming behind me. My love for the money, my weakness. Supplying the junkie too geeking. Dumping me deep in hustle 24, no sleeping. Stacking and flipping, repeating. Label the heathen. Curse since birth, do the Rombo see me. I'm broke. Hating my dad, I was broke. I was broke. I was broke. Kerosene to keep warm. I pray hard for the currency, then I turn around to the devil's deed. All you need to know is I was broke. 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 I was broke.
All right there. That was El Flaco, the guy with his great track right there called Broke. Up next, I got J-Bone OYB with his track called Talk with God. Crank it up, let's go.
On the I'm in clear shit, nigga.
Ayy, prayers up, heads down. Lord, I'm on my knees. We need you right now. This is just the beginning. It's time to pipe down. We just wanna live. Can you tell us how?
Prayers up, heads down. Lord, I'm on my knees. We need you right now. This is just the beginning. It's time to pipe down. We just wanna ball. Can you tell us how?
It seems like every day I wake, I give it all I got. I'm talking big racks and Folgers in my coffee pot. And I know trying to feed the fam seem like an awful lot. That's why I'm praying to you guys, so can you storm me out? See, these the last days, and I hope people see it. It's time to boss up, cause I come from a village, also known as the trenches. All I'm on is collecting, and as you is my witness, I'm trying to take it the distance. Lord, what it mean when we strive and try to get it right? But in your will, it's a cop to take a brother's life. I thought you died for us, I thought you paid the price, and all I'm really trying to ask is, can you make it right? See, I done played the trap, it probably wasn't right, but all these cards that I was dealt felt like I'm rolling dice. I know you seen my life, my younger siblings hungry. We had to grind no matter what, it was just us at night. Look at the younger souls, no we ain't lived yet. It's like we fighting every day while trying to get it checked. And as a black man, Lord, I can only stress, no matter how us niggas move, they trying to set us back. Ayy, prayers up, heads down. Lord, I'm on my knees, we need you right now. This is just the beginning, it's time to pipe down. We just wanna live, can you tell us how?
Prayers up, heads down. Lord, I'm on my knees, we need you right now. This is just the beginning, it's time to pipe down. We just wanna ball. Can you tell us how?
You told me have faith, then in due time, my life will change and be arranged where I can move around. But here's the question, why we struggle through these hard times? When you slide and make it better for us, Father God, why do they steady judge my people in and out? Why do we hate amongst ourselves for a bit of clout? Why can't these niggas get their own and take a different route? And why is family nowhere close like you don't need them now? Is this how it's supposed to be? Cause I can't sink it in. I
lost a lot, like how the fuck I'm supposed to get ahead. Then after that, I get it back and then it's gone again. It's like this world is full of shit, so what's the point of plans? Lord, forgive me, I'm just venting, cause I need an answer. Help me be great, and Lord, you know I need a couple chances. Eliminate me from them ones who might become a cancer, and show me how I'm supposed to move and keep a steady balance. Prayers up, heads down. Lord, I'm on my knees, we need you right now. This is just the beginning, it's time to pipe down. We just wanna live, can you tell us how?
Prayers up, heads down. Lord, I'm on my knees, we need you right now. This is just the beginning, it's time to pipe down. We just wanna ball, can you tell us how?
Dope motherfucking track right there. J-Bone OYB with his track called Talk With God. That dude is talented as motherfucker. And yeah, hope to hear some more great tracks coming from him very, very soon. Up next, I got brand new artists to the show right here. I totally forgot about it until just a second ago. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a share for it. This is Esco Marley with his track right here called Short Dreams. Crank it up.
Yeah. And fan this bitch with me. Hennessy and summer nights, we just vibing. I told my homie I can't drink for too much longer. They might just kill me like Martin. I'm more valuable with my organs on market. Living black is when you speak up for your people. You could turn to a target. Y'all done got your boy started. Rest in peace to all my brothers that was killed behind a badge of a coward. No money and charges could bring that back. They try to tell me every cop not a bad cop. What's the odds of that? Fuck the numbers, guess it was out that I'm black. They not arresting no niggas, they just resorting to shooting. Got the dead taking mugshots, what the fuck is y'all doing? It's bigger than George Floyd, it's all a part of the movement. Y'all read what happened to Black Wall Street, y'all complain about looting? Man, shit fucked up. If you good at music or hooping, I guess you lucked up. If you blessed to make it out the hood, just say them bucks up, yeah. Manifestation, they can't stop that. Just play your shit smart, don't be selfish. By the block back, short dreams. Yeah. All lives can't matter until Black lives matter. We gotta do better as a country. That's a vibe. Oh yeah, I like the drop. Yeah. I might smoke this weed. I hope my drop come back clean. Yeah. Peace is all I need to make my life feel complete. I might smoke this weed. I hope my drop come back clean. Yeah. It is all I need to make my life feel complete. Let's go. Hennessy and summer nights.
Great track right there from Esco Marley. That was his great track right there called Short Dreams. Now, like I was telling y'all a little bit ago, I make my own music as well too. It's dope, it's amazing, it's wonderful. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to it. If y'all get to take a chance to get a look at it, the latest joint that I was on here recently was a feature track with an artist named Damien. It's a great track right here. It's an artist named Damien, Famoso, and yours truly, Harkos, Harkos. Like I said, you can find me on all major streaming platforms. Just type in Harkos. I like to let y'all know about my music at the end of the show because it's not all about me. I'm not an egotistical motherfucker, alright? I love hip-hop. I love all these great hip-hop artists that we got right here, and I love showcasing all these artists. But at the end of the day, I make music too. I want to let y'all know about it, right? Like I was telling y'all before. So here it is right here. Dope track right here called Tired of Being Quiet. Crank it the fuck up. Let's go.
We can all be heard without the violence. No need for protests to be a riot. I'm tired of being quiet. You see this shit hurts and deep down I really wanna start wildin'. So that I'm tired of being quiet. Crooked cops sleep well at night knowing our president being silent. Damn, so tired of being quiet. The oppressor always ready to get you. Yeah, tell them come try it. So that I'm tired of being quiet. Every time that I turn on the news, another black man slain, CNN getting views. What make it worse? Body cam show the whole thing in progress, but they still free. We need to redo our Congress, go over our concepts. The color of my skin shouldn't put fear in your heart or put a weight on your conscience. I'm human like you, so I deserve some respect. Since when kneeling on necks was to serve and protect. Either stand for something or fall for anything. I seen it all except for the reason for everything. And I stay on call, ready for what the devil brings. If it all goes left, then I guess the metal sings. We outnumber them 100 to 1. Work together years later, tell our grandkids the shit that we done. I'm far from violent, but if need be, I'm a tyrant. The government lies and I don't buy it. I'm tired of being quiet. We can all be heard without the violence. No need for protests to be a riot. I'm tired of being quiet. You see this shit hurts and deep down I really wanna start wildin'. So that I'm tired of being quiet. Crooked cops sleep well at night knowing our president being silent. Damn, so tired of being quiet. The oppressor always ready to get you. Yeah, tell them come try it. So that I'm tired.
Shit just hit the fan. I don't think these youngers understand that chaos and destruction is part of the master plan. To wipe away your liberties and throw you in a can. To the only way to freedom is a microchip in hand. The currency is crypto, modern day apocalypto. Running through the concrete wilderness like riot schizos. Pills that got you zombified, but y'all thinking it's hip though. Military drones in the sky scanning the scriptos. The virus was a ploy to collapse the whole economy. The forces we are fighting are Satanist demonology. Peddles who butcher children in the name of democracy. Criminal, corrupted politicians making mockeries. Televising murder, prosecuting cops improperly. The block been hot, but ever since the teen, the cops been after me. Now they call us savages because of all the riots. You woke a sleeping giant and it's tired of being quiet.
We can all be heard without the violence. No need for protests to be a riot. I'm tired of being quiet. You see this shit hurts and deep down I really wanna start wildin'. So that I'm tired of being quiet. Crooked cops sleep well at night knowing our president being silent. Damn, so tired of being quiet. The oppressor always ready to get you. Yeah, tell them come try it. So that I'm tired of being
fuck it all, I'm sick of it. A system full of hypocrites. Duck and dodge maneuver, Lisa leaves me with the scraps I get. Fuck that, I want some more sacks, plus I just got jacked. Taxes, regulation, plead for permits just to live fat. I want more cheese, less bacon on my sandwich. But the bacon pulled me over, just extort a few stacks. CPS just checked the place I wanna move my kids at. Said it ain't fit, so I gotta get my kids back. Fuck that, I just wanna live my life free, but I'm dodging bullets nightly. But police just try to fight with me, but Americans don't go quietly. Bro just got caught with a G, said he moving a traffic in, but he don't get no fucking plea, cause he's 2 strikes plus he's African. Fuck that shit, I'm active then, wanna win or lose, I'm out to win. You took a shit on the Constitution, so I'm about to back with restitution. No judgment, ain't no resolution, we gotta change the system. Up until that day that happens, I could really give a motherfucker.
We can all be heard without no need for protests to be a riot. I'm tired of being quiet. You see this shit hurts and deep down I really wanna start wildin'. So that I'm tired of being quiet. Crooked cops sleep well at night knowing our president being silent. Damn, tired of being quiet. The oppressor always ready to get you. Yeah, tell them come try it. Just know that I'm tired of being quiet.